And it's Marius' birthday today, so of course I will read all of this. So let's go. Decision to compete. Classical Art Gallery. Young lady, all the works in the Rembrandt exhibition are priceless and authentic. Your request is just, but he really is a very important friend of mine. Just like you, his most respected painter is Rembrandt. You recently found out that Marius' birthday is on June 21. You have come to the Classical Art Gallery established to prepare a birthday surprise for Marius. The gallery will be holding a Rembrandt exhibition soon. As a public figure, if Marius suddenly shows up in an art exhibition, people will gather around him and things may get out of hand. So it is a good idea to let him enjoy the works of his favorite painter without distractions. After a long and sincere talk, the owner finally agreed to let you rent the venue before the exhibition starts. Please be careful, don't touch or break anything. Don't worry, I will be careful. After confirming the venue, you open your notebook to check on the other things that need to be prepared. For the cake, I think I'll order a mousse cake with purple yam. But what kind of present should I get for him? A watch, a belt, or a tie? Mary certainly doesn't like any of these things. He's a rich person. As you log into the shopping app, the featured items in the gift section catches your attention. Are these puzzle blocks? The product image shows a miniature metropolis assembled out of hundreds of blocks. You are suddenly reminded of something that happened at the Von Hagen estate 3 days ago. The Von Hagen estate. Watch out! Gift boxes of different sizes fill the Von Hagen estate. You nearly trip over one. Luckily, Marius catches you in time. You're so clumsy, Niece. Hey, you just have too many gifts around here. Tell me, is your birthday coming up? Is that why you've been bombarded by gifts? Looks like there's no hiding anything from you. My birthday is still several weeks away, but those people just can't wait. Those people? Business contacts, family friends, and celebrities. A lot of people want to please the Von Hagen family. That's Marius for you. His birthday catches the interest of everyone in Dallas. Marius giggles as he guesses what you are thinking. So, you'll give me a present too, won't you? Marius, you're not exactly short on presents, are you? Well, yeah, of course I have tons of presents from other people. But from you... You pretend to cough after receiving Marius' hint. You turn around and catch sight of the thing that tripped you over earlier. It is a nicely wrapped puzzle block set with futuristic buildings on the cover, where its limited edition are clearly visible. I don't know you were into puzzle blocks. Puzzle blocks are a type of building block toy which was invented by the Austen family. They've been a global hit since their release and currently have almost 100 years of history. A toy like this would not be here if it didn't match Marius' interest. I used to be. I guess someone must have remembered that old hobby of mine. However, I haven't built anything for a long time. Why? Marius hesitated. There is a hint of distress in his clear eyes. Block building room. Did you put all this together? Marius takes you to a room on the second floor of the Von Hagen estate. It's filled with countless sets of block models. There's everything from colorful gardens to foreign streets and even a scale model of Dallas University. Amazing! It must have taken you a long time to build all this. You're really good at this, so why did you stop? Because... Marius walks over to the window and falls into a brief silence. The sun's golden rays fall softly upon his profile, casting a dappled pattern of light and shadow. In a way, I can't keep building things out of blocks anymore. What? What does that mean? My mother passed away when I was born. Marius talks slowly in a low voice. Suddenly, you regret asking him that question. Don't force yourself if you don't want to talk about it. Everyone has secrets. It's okay, there are no secrets when I'm with you. Mary's tone of voice is indescribably soft and gentle, but you feel a twinge of pain in your chest. Although I lost my mother, my father and my brother love me very much. I've never lacked anything compared to other people. In fact, I possess much more. But then, one day, I realized something. When I paint and when I build things out of these blocks, I'm always unable to create anything related to the theme of home. How could that be? Now that he's mentioned it, it's true that Zack doesn't have any works of art related to the theme of home. Are you feeling sorry for me? I guess not being able to create home in art isn't so bad after all. At least it makes you feel for me. Marius von Hagen. You pretend to look angry, but Marius' joke has lightened the atmosphere instantly. Come on now, don't be upset. Look, later on I thought that maybe I'm unable to create something about home because I've never had a female figure in my childhood. If what? Nothing. Oh, you're blushing. And you're both blushing. You pull yourself out of your thoughts and swipe the tip of your finger across the screen. If Marius likes building blocks, then I'll give him a building set for his birthday present. But which set of building blocks should I choose? Your residence. In order to find the right set of blocks, you research the subject extensively on the internet. A news title catches your attention. It reads, "The first block building contest of Sally City is fast approaching." The future series is the legacy of Mr. Austin, the inventor of puzzle blocks. This series will be released for the first time, and there is only one set in the entire world. A forest hut, a flowery greenhouse, and an open-air art studio facing the mountains. The prize is the future homes. Looks like Marius will like this set of blocks. You can't help thinking about joining the contest, then you're stunned by the next piece of news. Zack will be judging for the contest. Many fans have signed up. The shepherd girl may be the topic of the event. Marius is going. The main theme of the contest is recomposition of global art, which means to recreate famous paintings with building blocks. Zack's paintings are very famous. It is not impossible that he could become the topic of the contest. If he really is judging for the contest, he'll find out that if I join, then I won't be able to surprise him. But is Marius really is going to show up as Z? Although it may just be news created by the organizer to grab attention, you decide to call Marius to find out just in case. Hello? It's me. What's up? Are you in trouble? No, have you heard about the building block contest? Next month, I heard that Z will be a judge in it. That's just a rumor. The organizers probably leaked a fake story to get attention. Why are you suddenly asking me this? Are you going to sign up? I can give you a free lesson. If Marius is not going, then having him coach me is indeed the most efficient way to get started. Really? Of course, I always have time for you, and from now on, Z will probably fade away slowly. Huh? Is it because of bags? Your voice, your suspicion. On the other hand of the phone, Marius said on a soft side. Yeah, juggling between facts and study has taken up too much between my time. And my life is only get more and more complicated after I graduated. For an artist, an environment like that can be fatal to creativity, so the fatigue in Marius' tone is evident. Marius, if you're tired, you can stop and take a break. I understand, but I'm afraid no one will give me time to rest. Before becoming Z, I was already Marius von Hagen of Pads. After you hang up, Mary's words still linger in your mind. So many people are fans of Z. Can he really give up so easily? Yeah, there will be many fans of Z participating in the block building contest. Why don't I record the things they want to say to Z and give it to Marius? Even if he won't be able to continue creating art, words of encouragement from his fans can be nice memento. That night, you submit the application form for the contest and send the interview request to the organizer. After your application is approved, a list of contestants and their contact details is sent to your email. Now I can practice block building and collect people's encouragement for this interview. Personal guidance. Classroom. Next, connect these parts together. Right, that's it. Having decided to win the contest, improving your skills quickly becomes your biggest problem. Luckily, you have a block building master Marius with you. Okay, now add the last piece and the girl with the pearl earring is done. Under Marius' guidance, you complete your first building block creation in your hand. Thousands of blocks are pieced together to form the image of the unknown girl who gives out in the world with tranquil yet thoughtful eyes. How amazing! I've only seen this painting in the internet. I've never thought it could be recreated with building blocks. Yeah, that's one block build. That's what makes block building so much fun. With enough pieces, the possibility of creation are infinite. Their entire world is under the creator's control. But it's still really hard for people without fundamental knowledge to recreate such a complicated painting, isn't it? The topic of the contest is decided by the organizer. You need to restore the painting in as little time as possible. Will I really be able to do it as a beginner? Don't worry, I have an idea. Marius ponders, leans over and puts an arm around you from behind. He signals for you to look at the work that you just finished. His soft hair brushes against the side of your face and neck, giving you butterflies in your stomach. Restoring a painting with building blocks is not very different from recreating a painting with a brush. The first and most important step is to find the shape. The Girl with a Pearl Earring by Vermeer is very colorful and has a simple composition. It's very well suited for beginner. After forming the shape, the next step is to mark out the different areas with colored blocks and deconstruct the painting step by step. In the afternoon sun, Marius' voice rings out clearly next to your ear. Together with the light fragrance in the air, it makes you feel dreamy. Marius uses painting as an analogy and teaches you a lot of tricks in buildings with blocks. As you already have some basic knowledge in drawing, you're already starting to get the hang of it by sunset. However, understanding the theory is just the beginning. To be able to create art, the most important thing other than talent is practice. Okay, I will practice hard. So let me give you some homework. And I'll check it every day. What? That's not necessary, isn't it? Hey, did I say that you practice hard? Okay, fine. For some reason, he can't see no to Marius once he starts quoting. just as you expected. As soon as Marius smiles, your heart begins to pound with joy. It's a deal. Remember that's every day. Since then, you make time to practice block building every day. You take pictures and send them to Marius. With his coaching, your block building technique improves. You are now able to restore simple paintings. Sending messages to Marius daily has become a habit. Oh, and then block toys. Central Business District. There are so many people here. A few days later, after another block building lesson, you walk past an event in the shopping mall when you and Marius are leaving the classroom. As the contest is fast approaching, there has been a block building boom in Dallas. Complete a piece of work here to redeem limited edition blocks. Looks fun. Maybe we can give it a try if you're interested. The volunteers enthusiastically guide you to sit down at the outdoor workbench, which has all kinds of blocks placed upon it. Miss, are you joining this event with your boyfriend? Our prize today is a Lover's Heart series designed by Mr. Austin himself. The Lover's Heart series? Do you know about it? Yeah, Mr. Austin is the inventor of puzzle blocks. I've collected every set of his works. The Lover's Heart is one of his later works. From the individual pieces to the entire set in a whole, everything in this set is heart-shaped. The concept is ingenious and absolutely unique. You are very familiar with it. You must be a hobbyist. Indeed, The Lover's Heart is one of Mr. Austin's most famous works. At the time, it even sparked interest from non-hobbyists as well. The volunteer speaks with a great admiration. She then explains the role of the event to you. This event is actually part of the prologue for the block building contest. You can redeem a set of Lover's Heart block with any original work submitted. There are castles, planes, teddy bears. People are so talented. Seeing the mass of people building with blocks, you let out a gasp of admiration. Marius, what should we build? Marius ponders briefly and quickly comes up with an idea. He picks out the piece he needs from the pile. What are you going to build? It's a secret. Marius winks at you, turns over to the workbench and focuses on building. As he works his magic with his finger, his skillful movement attracts many onlookers. This looks familiar. A small doll made out of puzzle blocks is gradually taking shape in Marius' hand. The doll expression and outfit looks just like... That's me? Oh, Marius! As Marius finishes his creation, you can faintly hear the onlookers whispering to one another. My gosh, that's so romantic. He built a figure of his girlfriend. Yeah, that's so romantic. He's so handsome and talented. The hot ones are never mine. Yeah. You weren't even looking at me, so how did you? The image is in my heart. I don't need to look at you to make this. Oh my god, Marius! Hearing Marius' answer, you realize you've spoken your thoughts out loud. Your face instantly goes bright red. Oh my god! Marius hands you the figure that he built with a smile. I finished. It's your turn now. Don't worry. Just remember what I've told you before. Sorry. Half an hour later, you pull out a doll that barely looks like a person. You apologize awkwardly. It's okay. It's not a big of a deal. At least this way, I won't have to worry about getting jealous. What? I mean, it's okay to not have a doll. You have me, and that's enough. After all, sometimes I even feel jealous of myself. Marius, what the heck? That's the Marius word. You managed to redeem the lover's heart. Even though Marius says he doesn't mind, you can't help but sense that he's hiding a little disappointment. Your residence. Let me add this last piece. Okay, done. Since then, you practice block building even harder than before. Before the day of the contest, you're finally able to build a doll out of the box. The doll in your hand looks quite similar to Marius. It has the same cheeky expression. I wonder how Marius will react when he sees this. The image is in my heart. I don't need to look at you to make this. Oh my god. As you recall what Marius said that day, you find yourself blushing for some reason. So that's what he meant. Now that I've built it, I'll give the doll to him on his birthday. Oh, Marius will appreciate the doll more. Oh, okay, let's look. Wait, no, sorry. Wait, I have this, and this in the competition. I'm so nervous. The day of the contest has arrived. Your block building skill has improved a lot. You still can't help feeling nervous at the contest. And yet you are shocked when you find out about the topic of the contest. Birthday by Mark Chagall. A few days ago, you were practicing block building at home. I'm so sleepy. I can't sleep. There's only a few more days until the contest. Outside your window, the moon is high in the sky. You resist your urge to sleep and open the homework Marius gave you. During this time, you've described many world-famous paintings by following block building rules. Birthday by Chagall expresses the artist passionate in a world with surreal images, as well as his infinite love for his wife. Indeed, the artist's strong personal emotion can be clearly felt when looking at this painting. You could read the painting's biography out loud. Just as you finish, your phone rings. You automatically press the answer button upon seeing who's calling. Good evening, did you get your homework? Yes, Mr. Van Hagen, you're very responsible. Ahem. Unaccustomed to hearing you calling him Mr. Van Hagen, Marius calls awkwardly. You can't help but grin at having managed to successfully tease him. Actually, yes. About this homework, Marius is acting strange tonight. In your impression, he rarely hesitates. As you wonder, a thought suddenly crosses your mind. Is Marius actually... I know, I will finish my homework diligently. I want to tease him. Mr. Van Hagen. Haha, I was just joking. You just want to remind me it's your birthday, right? I've made arrangements already. Really? I look forward to your surprise. What a coincidence, the topic of today's contest is also birthday. Recalling the process of how you deconstructed the paintings before you begin to work fluidly. While the others are still assembling and disassembling their work, you press the finish button. The prize for the third place goes to Sharira. It's me! The contest is over and you won the third prize, the future homes. To keep the surprise, you lie to Marius about the result when he calls you on the phone. I'll tell him on his birthday. Marius will love this present. Yes, and then the birthday celebration. Oh, can I open my eyes now? Hold on, wait a second. On his birthday, you arrange to meet Marius at the Classical Art Gallery. Before he enters the gallery, you cover his eye with a piece of black cloth. Classical Art Gallery. Happy birthday! Inside the gallery, light falls gently through the domed ceiling. The shining lantern lights collide gently against one another, making a pleasant sound. Rembrandt's classic paintings are hung up in the hall. You remove the black cloth and watch as Marius' face lights up with surprise and delight. Are these authentic Rembrandt painting? I thought the Rembrandt exhibition is supposed to be held in Solis next month. It will be too late for your birthday by then. So I asked the gallery owner for the opportunity to visit in advance. You walk quietly towards the corner of the room and take out a wrapped gift box. You wave the box at Marius. Today is your birthday. Why don't you guess what's inside? Is this a birthday present for me? Yep, but if you get it wrong 3 times, you need to promise to let me make a wish. I heard that your promise will come true if you make a wish on the birthday to the birthday boy. Marius smiles gently and agrees. He purses his lips and thinks seriously. I don't know. I really can't guess what it is. After 3 wrong guesses, Marius shakes his head. Seeing the petulant look on his face, you smile and hand the gift over to him. Marius reads the box and shakes it next to his ear, looking confused. Puzzle blocks. Let me guess which set this is. Touching the black and gold gift wrap, Marius gently unties the robe ribbon and is stunned when he sees the gifts. The future home, designed by Austin himself. His face is filled with surprise and joy. When he is happy, he really looks like a child. I've collected all the work of Austin except for this one, the last set he designed. This is not for sale. I've tried many times, different ways. Who would have thought? Marius fiddles his hand on the building blocks. I see. So someone won the prize and lied to me about it. I was just trying to surprise you. You explain in soft voice. Then you take out the doll and then notebook you've prepared. Other than the future home, I've also prepared other gifts. But before that, I want to make the wish that you owed me. What is your wish? I will try my best to fulfill your wish. Really? So you put your hands together and closes your eyes sincerely as if making a wish to a deity. I wish for Marius to never lose his dream of being a painter and for him to not have any regrets from now on. His astonished face. Oh, I love his astonished face. I love all of their faces astonished. I wish that he will always love art and his creativity will almost stay pure. This is what you've been waiting to tell Marius. You also wrote this down on the front page of your notebook. You look up and see that Marius is looking at you too. You notice the emotion and vulnerability deep in his eyes. Marius closes his eyes briefly. When he opens them again, he's back to his usual playful self. What are you doing? Marius walks behind you. He takes a hold of your hand and picks up the paintbrush with you. I think your wish is working. I feel inspired already. You feel the warmth of his breath on your neck, followed by a burst of laughter. Lush green mountains and quaint heights. A sketch gradually appears in front of you. This is home? Yes. Marius, you... When the painting is finished, Marius, holding your hand, signs C at the bottom right corner of the canvas. The painting has distinct layers, revealing a sense of sweetness and warmth. You said you are not good at creating homes, so how? It's all thanks to you. Marius leads you to sit on the bench to look at the painting in front of you. When you made the wish, I suddenly realized the answer I've been looking for all these years. My life seems perfect, but there's a hole in it. It made me unable to understand the definition of home. Your existence filled that emptiness in my heart. Because your care and encouragement, I can now feel the meaning of a home. Marius. So, thank you. Inside the hall, it's so quiet that you can almost hear each other's heartbeats. No one has ever done that for me. Don't worry, I don't think it will take long for Z to start making out the game. And this time, it will be a brand new thing. Oh, an incoming call.
もしもしお姉ちゃん、もう家に戻った？今日はすごく楽しかった。お姉さんのおかげで忘れられない。俺の人生で一番の誕生日になったよ。俺はアトリエにいるよ。急にインスピレーションが湧いてさ、今は絵を描いてるとこ。何を潜めて数ヶ月、ガガ Z がついに新作を発表。どう？なかなかにいい記事のタイトルでしょ？絵のテーマはね、それはまだ内緒。はいはい、別にいいよ。特別にあんたにだけは教えてあげる。俺は家をテーマにしたいと思ってるんだ。複雑なテクニックも鮮やかな色もいらない。ただ一目見ただけで人に幸せと満足感を与えられるような、そんな絵にしたいんだ。俺の今の気持ちみたいにね。なら絵が完成した日に見に来てよ。この絵をどんな気持ちで描き上げたのかは、その時じっくりと教えてあげるからさ。
And then, here. And I get the pages right. Yeah, this. Oh. Yeah, and then people. Yeah. I think I want to do that too. I need you all. Alright, so Arthur is first, so Fish, and then we will Marius, Marius Luke, and then so let's see. Yeah, we got 30. And I think that's all. Oh. The contest is finally over when I go out and celebrate. Come on, we need to reward ourselves for our heart. Sorry, I have already plans. Are you really gonna leave me alone? That's upsetting. Haha, I was just joking. I'll be free, so just arrange anything you want. Hey, Miss, you're the best. By the way, about the birthday surprise you mentioned before, can you tell me what it is? Why don't you take a guess? Oh, it's only called surprise because you won't know until the last minute. Oh, mysterious. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it as well. Can't wait for your birthday to come. Me too. Alright, see you on my birthday. Oh my god. Yeah. So that's all for Marius' birthday. Thank you.